fishing?
I hope to get in a few days.
What do you fish up there?
Mostly trout, rainbow,
Brooks?
brooks.
How about that? You're a beautiful fish, and so you're the one who gets eaten. It's like politics, isn't it? I swear to God. The better job you do, the more they want to eat you.
Yep.
Yeah. This time tomorrow, polls will be closed in the primaries. I'll be history. A history lesson. He was mayor. Some say he did good. Cleaned up the city a little, maybe.
Hey, and the guys that said that, they'd be right.
Thank you.
Come on, boss. You know, just because the job's over.
Job.
Doesn't...
Sam. That's all it was. A job. Oh, look at this. Sam, go around this guy. Wait, I can't stand to keep looking at this thing.
Am I taking you home?
What would that be? The apartment? Yeah, sure, take me to the apartment. That'd be swell. At least the press can't hammer me for living with two guys.
Not yet. Don't worry, boss. You'll be back, just like your hero, Mr. Churchill.
Churchill. Took 20 years and a war to resurrect Winston Churchill, Sam. Take it to the park. I'm gonna see my city. I just want to look at my city.
Talking to you.
What?
You finally leaving, huh?
Sam.
Stay back.
It's about time.
Well, whatever makes you happy.
You're right,
Take
Mayor.
the car, will you?
Bye-bye. You take care. Hope they never see you again.
You heard that guy out there.
Yeah?
Well, my name's Poison right now. You know, I mean, I have to tell you, I honestly think you'd be better off if I endorsed Reardon.
We march in the same army, Rudy.
Yeah, well, I gotta love a guy who won't desert a sinking ship. Oh, Bill, I'm sorry. Something's come up. I've got to go. Sorry. Well, so I don't understand. Is this a small civilian aircraft, or do we know if it was a? Oh, okay, get Beth Patron. Well, first of all, Beth Patron, and I want to get, I guess, Van Essen and Carrick. Maybe there's a. Dude, I don't know what are you on, Barclay? Barclay and Church. We're turning there now. Right there's Beth right here. Okay. I need the White House right now. Okay, where's Van Essen and where's Tom? I need you here. No, you can bring them out. Okay, we need to, where's Bernie Carrick? Tell Loda to evacuate the Empire State Building. Okay. I'm going to close the Statue of Liberty. Okay, I want the entire emergency op plan in place now. Yes, so you got that? Yes. Okay, what's the deal, Peter?
Send them up the stairway. What do we got? Okay, my guys are going in and trying to evacuate everybody below the fire floor.
What do you go up on the roof with helicopters? We have 30 floors.
No, helicopters. It's too hot. Okay, anything would fly up there, the thermals are going to knock them right out of the sky. What about the whole people? Okay, good.
White House immediately. We have to have it. Okay, we have to get the let's get the command center. All right,
Ruby, we're closing command centers. Danger.
What do you mean you're closing the emergency command center in the 93 bombing? I made the order for that command center to be open.
Yeah, I know that, Rudy, but it's too close and dangerous.
We're opening up in Barclay Street.
People okay? Are those people okay?
Bring them out right now.
get to the Berkeley Street Airport. Okay, here we go. Who is it, Chris Hennig? Chris, it's Giuliani. We have to clear the airspace around New York right now. We need the president's authorization on that. I'm sorry, people, please. Yes, say what? Say it again. A civilian plane has hit the Pentagon. The White House has been evacuated. Air Force One is airborne. This is the United States of New York. We are on our own. It's like we're our own country, okay? We want to close the airports. We want to close the tunnels. We want to close the bridges. I need to schedule a press conference as soon as possible. New Yorkers need to hear from us soon and constantly. Okay, got it? All New Yorkers together. All New Yorkers together. Let's go, people. Okay? Heard from Terry?
My husband's a total fireman, Rudy. He's working today.
Tim, have you got it? Got her. Thank you. Donna, it's me. Yes, God, I know. Tell me, how are the kids?
Welcome back. Our guest today is Mr. Rudolph Giuliani, who has recently been sworn in as Associate Attorney General, making him the third highest law enforcement official in the land. Let's get right to a very difficult question. Haitian refugees.
Please, that's a very tough, a very important issue.
Yes, it is. And it's very tough for many Americans to understand why those of you in the Attorney General's office are so diligent in deporting Haitians when Cuban refugees are welcome with open arms.
Well, that shouldn't be that hard to understand, Ms. Hanover, because U.S. policy hasn't changed in this regard since the 20s. Political refugees are granted asylum. Economic refugees must go through normal immigration channels.
And Haitians aren't fleeing political repression?
That would be for the State Department and the United States Congress to decide.
Well, that's not what Haitian refugees would tell you.
Well, then perhaps they and you should try to convince the international community to the contrary, and then we'll change the law. But until then, my duty is to uphold the law as it stands. The law is everything.
Well, thank you for joining us today, Mr. Giuliani.
It was a pleasure.
I'm Donna Hanover. Stay cool, Miami. We'll see you tomorrow. So, tough guy, is that what you are?
Well, oh, yeah, please.
Thank you.
I guess you hate that.
I didn't say I hated that.
Good, then I wouldn't be out of line if I were to ask you to dinner.
Yeah, we were always moving around. The whole time we were growing up. Settle down, people. We seem to grow up soft.
I was settled down. But it depends on the family. If there's love and respect. And my dad was very tough. But he believed in being a character builder.
Reagan must love you for getting so many votes down here.
But you think that's what I was doing down here, grandstanding? I'm here for the votes?
I didn't say that.
Look, there are three really important things in my life. The law. And the Yankees. And opera.
Wow.
Must be nice living down here for you.
Yeah, I think it. Do you mind if I ask a personal question?
Well, you walk on the beach with an interviewer, I guess you gotta expect being in the hot seat just a little.
What happened to your marriage?
I'm not much of a cuddler.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not a hard ass. I'm not insensitive. I mean, for instance, this is pretty.
But it's not for you.
Well, my favorite view of the night sky is over Sheep's Meadow, Central Park.
Oh, thank you. So that's where you want to be.
I told you, New York is me.
Mm-hmm. So that's the game plan. Not Justice or Washington.
New York can be great again. Someone has to set a high standard. That's what my father taught me. My dad and my other heroes. Winston Churchill, Bobby Kennedy.
A Democrat.
As I once was.
Why'd you switch?
You know, Democrats always talked about things getting better. Republicans did whatever they could to make them better. That's what we're here for, right?
I thought you weren't a cuddler.
Wait.
Oh, did I ruin it?
No, I didn't let you.
Oh no.
Come on.
This is so corny.
Come on.
Be careful.
Okay. Oh. Ah! Ah! Think that was easy?
Oh. Hello, hubby.
Hello, Mrs. Giuliani. My name is Rudolph Giuliani. I've wanted this job for a long time. To me, there is no greater prize than U.S. Prosecutor for the Southern District, New York City. This office should be the crown jewel of the United States Justice Department. But it is not. And why? Because you have gotten fat. You are lazy prima donnas spending 2 and 3 years on cases you are never going to make. If there's anyone in this room who thinks otherwise, please speak up. Good. Now that we agree on that, let's talk about what we are going to do about it. We, gentlemen, are about to unleash the dogs of war. War. War against drug dealers, war against the mafia, and yes, Mr. Hoover, there is a mafia, against corrupt politicians and stockbrokers, against crooked judges and bent cops. How, you may wonder, do we end corruption? By scaring the living shit out of the criminal and their families if we have to. Get up. Get up and get out. If you want to sleep on my time, do it at the Motel 6. Don't speak. Get out. It's not astrophysics. It's called the law. And the law is about to become a stark, concrete reality for those who would break it. This is New York City. I love this city. This is the greatest city in the world, and I am going to make it safe for people to live in again. So help me God, and each and every one of you is going to help me because, gentlemen, this is not merely our job. It is our privilege. I will see you on the barricades.
How's Donna?
She likes the anchorwoman stuff. I guess it beats the old interview days. People know her face now.
And, married life?
It's married life. What's the question? See that high rise over there?
They're building all through here.
Now, the word is the contractors are kicking back 2% to Carmine the Snake and the Colombo family.
Columbus, why am I not shocked?
That's $1.2 million, Peter. That's not including the concrete, the steel, the kickback to the Teamsters. How you doing? What are we doing about it?
Okay, not much.
Nothing. We've done nothing. Let me hear you say it. We've done nothing. See this place? Hey, this place, this should be called Genovese Fish and Other Enterprises Incorporated. All right, guys, huh? Hey, how you doing? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Name's Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani.
How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? I'm a federal prosecutor in charge of guys like you. That's Peter Powers. He's one of my assistant prosecutors. From now on, by the way, we're working full time to put you in the slammer. Think that's funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Say hello to Fat Tony for me. Tell him I'm looking forward to sitting down with him real soon. I'll probably see you there. Nice fish. Come on.
You can't do that.
I can't?
No, not in this town.
Well, you watch it, okay? I can't.
Okay, so you want us to bust every corrupt scam, every mobbed-up piece of real estate in Manhattan.
That's exactly right,
All
yes.
right, then you ought to know what we're up against. Shall I tell you? The mob's better organized than we are. Its lawyers have better tools, more money, and they got the edge in court. The law, Rudy, the law works for them, not us. You want us to put away these bastards? You get us the goddamn tools.
Watch out. people in contact with the people in those buildings. Our staff has to have to be in contact with these people. Beth, do you have them? Is that the White House? This is Giuliani. This is the mayor. The vice president must be available to me.
Situation in New York, he nodded a bit gravely and said he would have something to say about that shortly. We're expecting that statement any moment now. I can tell you here in Sarasota with those traveling with the president, they're trying to...
Okay, everybody, come on. Everybody, out of here. The stairs, down the stairs now. Is it safe? All the way down. Which way? Which way? Get them all down here. Stay together. Where's Beth Patron?
We got a flashlight over here.
Get the women down here.
We need a flashlight.
Give it back.
Anybody with a flashlight, come on out.
Tony, where are you? Here, this. Exit here. Here, wait, hold on. No, it's an exit door and it's locked. So we've got to get out of the building.
Back.
There's an exit sign over here. Maybe we can get out that way. It's not blocked off.
We're at Barclay Street. Where were you? 75 75 Barclay Street. Can anybody hear us?
Watch out for the wire there. There's a door down there.
Let's try and get out of this. Wait, no, it moves. There's something. Wait, hold on. Wait.
On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go.
Oh, there's light here. There's light. Watch out there. The tower's gone. Bastards done to my city. Hi.
Hello?
Ah.
Look where I've been.
Oh, you've been to my favorite place. Something delicious just walked in. And here it is, right here. Then with your hand in mine, dear, you'll gently whisper yes.
I want a bite of cheese.
Formaggio per mio.
Very potent.
Is this cheese or is this a trap? Is the mafia laying a trap for me? I think this is a trap. Let me test it so you don't die first.
Okay.
Homework?
Nothing like curling up with a good book. Joe Bonanno calls himself a man of honor. Ain't the guy's making piles of money from a book that extols the virtues of murder. You know, something like this gets published, Donna, every decent Italian American feels ashamed.
I thought he was in jail.
He's in Tucson, getting a tan. Should be in jail. I mean, he admits that he's a mob boss. Lays out his complete operation. How they work together, divide their territory, who runs what. It's unbelievable.
You're going after him.
Yes, I'm going after Joe Bonanno.
Even though he's in Tucson.
The old bastard has such an ego on him. Just had to connect the dots. Oh. Well, you look pretty.
Well, I'm going to bed. Coming?
I'm in this. Donna, I gotta stay in it. Okay?
Okay.
Donna. This is a big deal here. I want to make things better. That's what it's about, right? Remember? Making things better.
I remember.
See, the problem we've got here is that we're trying to build separate cases against all 5 mob families. So say we get the Gambinos, and we could do that, right? We've got the wiretaps?
Damn right.
Okay, so now, what happens to the Genoveses, the Lucchese's, and the Colombos? Why fight a war on 5 different fronts when you can fight it on one? If we charge Paul Castellano, right, and the Gambinos, now we are putting Fat Tony and Carmine the Snake and all their soldiers on notice. So what do? They go and hide under a rock. Now where are we?
You got a better way.
Rico! Rico!
Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act doesn't do it, Rudy. I mean, you know that.
Now, don't tell me what I know, Jim, and don't tell me how RICO does or doesn't work. I wrote the frickin' thing when I was at Justice. Come here, I want to show you.
All I'm saying, you get one. The others move in and take the turf. That's RICO.
No, you're wrong. That's how people use RICO. People who don't know how to use it. Look, there is RICO, and there is conspiracy to commit RICO. It's all right here, okay? They work together, they plan together, they divide up their turf together, every day. So, we bust them together. Castellano for RICO crimes, the others for conspiring with him to commit those crimes. We bring them all down, together. And the whole game plan is all written out, right here, in Bonanno's big mouth book.
Here outside the federal courthouse at Foley Square, 50 major mobsters on charges of conspiracy. This is a big victory for U.S. Attorney Rudy Giuliani. He defied the odds by bringing conspiracy charges under the anti-racketeering provisions of RICO, something even top legal experts said was sure to fail.
Mr. Giuliani, what does this victory mean today?
Well, today we served notice that the FBI and the Justice Department are finally as organized crime. And I think it's fair to say that today was a good day for law enforcement and probably the worst day in the history of the mafia.
What now, Mr. Giuliani? Any bigger fish?
Well, we've got a long ways to go. You know, my father taught me that there is no honor among thieves. And sadly, we have more than our share of thieves, but we also have an extraordinary determination in this department. This is like a Wagnerian opera. It's a long way to the third act, but getting there will be worth the ride. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Start spreading the news.
What do you got?
Lots of good ink. This city loves Rudy Giuliani. Check it out.
What does the Times say?
That you just might be a hero.
Might? Was that you editorializing? Who cares? Tomorrow's yesterday's news anyway.
Oh, you'll never be satisfied.
Hey, while you were out having your gourmet breakfast, guess who I was burning up the phone lines with?
Who?
Our friends Charlie Carberry and Gary Lynch at the SEC.
SEC? What do those boys want?
Are you insane? What this is a Whitey Ford signed baseball.
Oh.
This is a museum piece. Don't touch this. They got this traitor, okay, who says he doesn't have a pot to piss in. And meanwhile, he's parking tens of millions of dollars in an account down in the Caymans.
And we're gonna nail him?
Well, we're gonna do a little chumming down on Wall Street. You fish?
No.
No, of course not. Well, what you do, you take a little fish, you catch a bigger fish. It's kind of a food chain concept.
Chumming.
Yeah, you need to get a life, okay? Bowling is not the answer.
Here we are, sir.
Thank you. Calamari.
an appetizer to share.
No, thanks. As a matter of principle, I don't eat anything with 8 legs.
Prefers the two-legged creatures, right? Mr. Hitchens?
No. Just a regular American steak and potatoes man myself.
Not like these Jews and Italians you fellas have to mix with on Wall Street these days, huh? So, what are you, Harvard?
Yale. Wharton MBA.
Harvard. Me, I'm City College, NYU Law School, just a regular American public school guy. Well, Catholic school, actually. So, I understand you're going to tell me about these people who are doing this insider trading.
That's right.
I mean, thank you. Thank you very much. But is this... I mean, this is nothing new, right? I mean, you fellas don't get there on the Stairmaster at the New York AC, you're talking, or you're up in, Armand, on the 19th hole, and the guy tells a story.
This is hardly the same
you don't
thing.
share information. You, Mr. Gavin, and you, Mr. Hitchens, you don't share information.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what we don't do. We don't skim millions of dollars operating on the shady edge.
Maybe you don't have to. Maybe Grandpa did it for you. So here's the deal. You point me to the fellow who's going to squeal on the other guys, and I get you a temporary get-out-of-jail-free card.
Mr. Giuliani, we may have possibly overheard a tip.
Tip? A tip?
Boesky. Ivan Boesky puts most companies into play.
Now, that's a tip.
It's possibly the easiest to press against Milken, who is the banker, which means he comes in after the victims have been marked, but he's indispensable. A family man, therefore vulnerable.
Boesky.
Mr. Giuliani, a pleasure to meet you.
Hope I soon give you reason to change your mind. I've been reading your book, Merger Mania.
Enjoying it? Risk arbitrage is rather heavy stuff for a prosecutor.
Well, I study hard. Try to look up any big words I don't understand. Let's see if I got it right. Let's say we play a round of risk arbitrage, you and I.
I'm not sure what we have to trade.
What you've got is information.
To play the game, you have to have something that I need.
It's easy. I get what I like, I don't piss all over you.
Mr. Giuliani, I didn't...
You got to avoid jail time, Mr. Boesky. I want Michael Milken.
I never traded inside information with Milken.
In '83, he raised $100 million for your hotels. In '84, he gave your company $109 million in junk bonds, and this year, he has underwritten you to the tune of $640 million. That's one hell of a quid. What was the quo? You're gonna wear this wire. And if you don't, you're gonna be having some nice housekeeping duties up in Lompoc with the 6'4" minority of your choice. How am I doing on the arbitrage thing? You know where the elevators are. Helen, give me the file.
Michael Milken, the dethroned king of the junk bond market, pled guilty to breaking the Securities and Pact.
Could you turn that up, please?
The courtroom gasping, Judge Kimball Wood pronouncing sentence. 10 years in jail, a tough sentence.
Well,
twice as tough as most observers had
you.
expected.
Here's to
What's
us.
more, still a wealthy man worth an estimated $700 million.
Shall we twirl?
Congratulations, Mr. Giuliani.
Thank you. Hey.
Congratulations.
Well done, Mr. Giuliani. Congratulations, Rudy.
I guess you've arrived when people hate your guts start blowing you kisses.
Just don't get any more popular, okay?
What do we do with it?
Well, how about taking a moment to enjoy it? We have a beautiful baby, both successful at our jobs. Naturally, of course, it's not quite good enough for you.
Who said that? Did I say that?
Don't you think I know you?
Oh, you do. Oh, you do.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You're obsessing over D'Amato's offer.
I was thinking of the other job, the mayor's job.
Okay.
Just okay?
Oh, no. Mayor's good.
Good? The mayor of New York? Good? It's the best job in the world.
Mr. Mayor.
Mrs. Mayor.
nothing I'd like better than to deliver the Liberal Party to you. But this hard-ass Dick Tracy crime buster's image and the liberal line, they just don't mix.
Come on, Ray. Forget Dick Tracy. I have 4,000 criminal convictions. It shows I know how to get the job done. I'll do the same as mayor.
You still got the odds against a Republican becoming mayor of New York.
LaGuardia pulled it off. So did Lindsay. Look, with a fusion ticket like they had, which means your support, Ray, I can beat Koch or Dinkins.
Here's a thought. We have never endorsed a pro-death penalty candidate. That's why we passed on Koch. If you'd reconsider your stand on that.
Don't ask me this, Ray. It's a deal breaker.
You make a deal impossible.
Not my intention, but the death penalty is off the table. I'm an ex-federal prosecutor. Bad guys get what they got coming to them.
But what about other issues, Ray? And what other Republican is for gay rights or gun control?
But your husband also wants to overturn Roe v. Wade.
I need your 25,000 votes. But I cannot turn my back on my Catholic base.
If Roe v. Wade got reversed, then the state laws would kick in all over the country. Now, we've had pro-abortion law here in New York State since 1970. You'd have to respect that, Rudy. You following me? I'm saying your hands would be tied.
I'm a Catholic. I oppose abortion. In my heart. I've never made a secret of that, nor do I intend to now.
So, if Roe got overturned?
If I take a solemn oath to uphold the law, Ray, I will honor that oath, regardless of my personal convictions.
Well, let's eat.
Hello. Everybody working hard. Thank you. Hello. No, that's okay. Leave it on. See him?
Distortions and
See what he has to say.
around this circumstance instead of addressing issues.
It's been said that Rudy Giuliani's entire political career, dating back to attacking Haitian immigrants under Ronald Reagan, has been based on meting out punishment, putting people behind bars and keeping them there. Do you feel that this is a fair statement?
David. You are really asking for it, and we are going to give it to you. In the 20 or 30 years that David Dinkins has been in government business, what has he ever done about crime? Not a thing. If you took a poll of drug dealers and organized criminals in New York, and you asked this, which of us frightened you more? Which of us says to you that this will be a harder city to rob, to steal, to deal drugs, to kill in if he becomes mayor? That election, I guarantee you, I win.
Cut. Let's set up for the next shot, people.
Yeah, you know what? We're late, so is that gonna? No, we're done. Thanks. What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah. Well, come on, you do this for a living.
Did this.
Was it flat or what?
No, it wasn't flat. It just still sounded like a speech.
Flat. That's what I said. Flat.
No, it just needs to be more Rudy the man, not the candidate.
Rudy?
Yeah.
Donna, I'm sorry to interrupt this.
Oh, yeah,
but Rudy, we are running late on late here.
Yeah, Pete.
Wait a second. What about dinner?
Give me 30 seconds, okay?
Mr.
Wait for me in
Chow's
the car.
babysitter at 7?
Honey, I am so sorry about this.
No. Just don't tell me you'll make it up to me.
Hey, Donna, get this, okay? I'm in a tough race here. It's as tough as it
Yeah,
gets.
and I'm here trying to help you.
You want to help me? Get behind me. Donna.
Rudy.
Yeah, you know what? I heard you the first time. I heard you the first 2 times, okay? What's he doing?
Rudy, I let him.
Oh, hey, get away from there. Look, you made it dirtier. You know that? You think you're doing any good?
My job.
No, you're not doing your job. You want to make an honest dollar? Get a real job.
Rudy,
okay?
come on.
You think you're kidding yourself? You are. Don't kid yourself. You don't get anybody in this city. This is a form of theft. That's what it is. And you guys shouldn't give him $1. Okay, stop. I told you not to do that. All right? Get away. Take care of that dog, too. This is what Dinkins is doing to this city. Hey, you know what? Give me the $1 back.
Rudy.
Hey, come here for that.
Rudy,
you know
we are
what?
so late here.
This is what's wrong with this whole city. Come on, let's go.
The next mayor of New York City, Rudolph Giuliani. As Giuliani and Dinkins pull neck and neck, many voters feel that mudslinging and finger-pointing have overshadowed the real issues.
It's not over until it is over.
Thank you to each
and every one of you for all that you've done for me and for this campaign. But now I'm afraid it's time to concede this election to Mr. David Dinkins. And I just... A little respect to the man I would like to congratulate as the next. It's David Dinkins, the next mayor of New York City. Thank you all very much. Sam,
you hear me?
It started with a police demonstration against the mayor. The issue was basic, whether or not to install an all-civilian panel to hear brutality complaints. But the anger ran deeper than that. One of those drawn into the controversy is Rudolph Giuliani, a former federal prosecutor who's running against Dinkins for mayor.
Dinkins must go! Dinkins must go!
Finest, bravest, and best people I have ever met. So why is your morale so low? Because you are fighting a war on two fronts. You're being asked to fight the criminal in the street and your own mayor up there. And we will not scapegoat the police for the evils and ills of all of society. The policies of the Dinkins administration are intended to undermine the integrity of the New York Police Department, and they are nothing but bullshit!
The demonstration turned ugly. There were racial slurs.
And for Rudy Giuliani to urge them on, as it were, demonstrates an irresponsibility on his behalf. He who professes to be a law enforcement person.
Oh, I caused it. He wants them to fight crime with one hand tied behind their backs and the other holding their peckers.
Well, you could have been less inflammatory.
Oh, great. Oh, the world's filling up with people who Rudy Giuliani will never please.
I don't believe this.
All right. Well, from now on, I can just yes, Rudy, you. I mean, from the moment you decided to run again, that's pretty much been my job description. Just shut up and get in line.
Is that what this is about? You're against my running?
I never said that. But yes, if you're asking, you know exactly how I felt or how I feel about this campaign.
I'm not asking. That decision is made. I'm running, and I'm gonna win. You know, I don't care if you're behind me or not. All I want is your professional opinion about the speech.
And I gave it to you. So tone it down, Mr. Candidate, or you're gonna sound like you're standing up for renegade cops. You're turning enough people off already.
All right. And I was lying. I do want you behind me.
I'm behind you. I mean, we can't build a life together if you're miserable.
We have the voters to win. What we don't have is the votes. We need to get the guy on the couch in Queens or Staten Island who stays home on election day just to get off his ass. Maximize that demographic. I don't love putting it this way, Rudy, but white is might.
Jesus, Peter, no. We aren't playing the race card. Leave that to Dinkins. That is the ploy of a desperate man, of an unethical man, and I am neither. No, Rudy, David Dinkins is a political hack. I can cream him on competence alone.
All right, I hear you. No racial pitch. I don't know, maybe Dinkins will do it for us.
Okay, but he's not gonna give us the women's vote. We gotta work for that. Maybe your wife can help us there.
Well, Donna will do whatever we ask.
Good. That's good to know. Look, what scares women most is crime. We're afraid to walk the streets, and if we can convince
we're
women
aware
that
of that. She's just rehashing the obvious. We don't have time to rehash the obvious here. Am I right?
Peter, Christine, Peter, perhaps you two have met. Christine is my press secretary, and when she speaks, perhaps you could do her the courtesy of shutting up until she finishes.
Thank you. All I'm proposing is that we hit women harder, especially upscale, professional women in Manhattan who, what a concept, do vote.
Good point.
Thank you.
Much more important than all of that, we need you to shed your cold-hearted prosecutor image. People are beginning to see you as having how shall I put this?
I don't know. How do you want to put it?
A kindness deficit.
What? What are you talking about? I am the most caring, giving guy. I mean, just ask any of my friends. Why, I happen to have one right here.
Sweetest guy you'd ever want to meet.
I rest my case.
While he's sleeping.
Yeah, that's funny.
What else? There's unions, economic recovery, welfare, which has become a virtual cottage industry under Dinkins. Come on, folks. Issues.
Yeah,
issues,
Rudy, it's not what
issues,
people are
issues.
for. It's what they're against, which means our biggest issue is keeping a lid on your temper. You blow another gasket in public, and you blow the election.
Good point. Good point. Good point.
As a journalist, I thought I'd seen everything. I was wrong. I'm Donna, Rudy Giuliani's wife. My husband was called a fascist by a group of ministers endorsing David Dinkins. And while people who support the mayor are called proud, people who support my husband are called racist. This election shouldn't be about race. It should be about competence. Of course, I want people to vote for Rudy Giuliani. But I want people to vote for him because he's the best man for the job, not for any other reason.
We're out. Well, that was just great.
Oh, that was great, Donna.
Thank you, honey. I've got to go to this borough thing,
Gotta go.
so.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, campaign
No,
trail.
no.
I, Rudolph William Giuliani,
I, Rudolph William Giuliani,
do hereby solemnly swear. The era of fear is over. The cynicism, New York's unmanageable, ungovernable, not worth it. Those sentiments I hereby declare politically incorrect.
There we go. Good job.
Christine's a good babysitter, huh?
The kids seem to like her. You know, I've been thinking about when we get back to New York. You know, getting more involved. Not just First Lady stuff. Maybe something with the schools.
Got the Food Network, got the soap opera. Now you want to be more involved and be with the kids.
You can do it. Why can't I?
Because it'd be nice to have someone holding down the fort while I run the city.
come on, Dad, come on. Daddy,
Why don't you go?
Yeah, why don't I?
Daddy, Daddy, Daddy,
Coming. Here, build a little moat here. Fill this full of sand. Bill said it's going to be on. That's good. Yeah, that's right. You have a count of your men now. A lot of them. I know. Okay, we need a count on that. And Tara? I understand. I need to know the count on your men who are gone. I need to know the count on all of the police officers who are down. I want to know the number of people who died in these buildings. I need to know this. Secondly, is FEMA up to speed? Have they been? Have you talked to them? Is it Terry?
Yes.
Tell me.
He's gone.
One question, give us some privacy, please.
Give him a couple of minutes. I'll be glad to talk to you.
His company went to the North Tower.
Be leading the way? Yes? Okay.
Everybody was lost.
We don't know that. We don't know that for certain. Listen to me. Did anyone see him fall? And we don't know that for certain. Do we?
No.
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Then you hold on to that path. You hold on to that. Okay?
Okay.
And whatever you need.
I know.
Stay strong. Because I need you. And the city needs you.
Yes, sir.
We search all night. That's it. Get Richie Shire on the phone. I want lights. I want lights, Tony. I want generators. I want to light this entire place. I want Rudy Washington. We're digging 24/7. I want every man found. Every man found.
Jesus, where you
Don't
been?
pounce, Peter. I hate when you pounce. Come here. Have a look at this.
Rudy, you got 4 members of the Board of Education waiting an hour.
22,000 over. 20,000, 40,000. $40,000 in construction overruns on a single project in a single day. Fight by budget. The taxpayers are going to firebomb us when they read about it.
City accounting office has got to be all over that.
But they're not. Now, I tagged this for front burner weeks ago, and it is only getting worse.
Fine, I'll follow up on it. Now, can we get to these?
No, I will follow up on it.
And I tell the B of E people what exactly?
You tell them just to keep waiting.
Look, it must have fallen through the cracks. Rudy, we have people whose job it is to get on this thing.
Who's this guy? Where is he?
I think he's downstairs in the maze.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, the word from the site is it's the plans. They keep changing, and that's the cause of the overage. At least that's their excuse.
But when the plans change, the new plans get redrafted.
Of course, the plans get changed and we send them over, but if they don't get there on time, we have to tear down and rebuild in the meantime.
And do the work all over?
Yes, sir.
This is nuts. Who is responsible for getting the new plans to the site on time? City Transportation?
The transportation's not the problem. I checked it out. The plans are being shipped as soon as they're
Fine,
copied.
good.
So-
Then what is the problem?
Well, that's right, Mr. Mann. I leave them on a desk and she makes the copies.
And then...
Transportation, they take them from me.
Right, but when there's a rush, when the guys bring new changes, then you, what, work together?
We don't speak. We do not speak, Your Honor, sir.
You two don't like working side by side? Is that it?
Well, it's her dirty habits.
Oh.
She makes tea for herself, leaves the wet bag sitting right there on the counter. It's such a mess.
That is a big fat lie. Girl, you know I am a very neat person. And maybe it's somebody else.
Who else drinks tea?
Maybe your mama drink tea.
Oh, if you would take the tea bag and put it in the garbage like any normal person would, well then...
Marie.
Okay. Sorry.
Time out. Peter, can we see to it that a brand new teapot is brought down here and set up on a new table? I don't know how much it will cost us, but right now those tea bags are costing us, I figure, a couple $100,000 a week. Ladies, can I count on you getting along? Donna? Oh, you're in bed? Hi.
I waited up as long as I could.
Well, I have to give the speech first thing in the morning. I'm cutting some jobs at the hospitals and the schools, so of course the liberals are going to have a hissy fit.
What do you want from me? It's 2 a.m.
I want you to read the speech. Today we find ourselves in a welfare crisis. But I see that crisis as a workfare opportunity. Welfare, workfare. That's a good balance, don't you think?
Rudy, I have to get up at 5 a.m. to do a show. Okay?
Okay. Sorry.
Hello?
Christine, did I wake you?
No. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I need some help with this budget speech.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
I'll see you soon.
Now, under the last administration, crime was rampant. What are we going to do about it? Well, it's called the broken window theory. That is, to stop the crime wave, you have to stop the first window from being broken. The first piece of litter.
You stop the squeegee kid from harassing a family in their car. You clean up the graffiti.
Turnstile jumpers, whatever. See, these quality of life infractions are the viruses that invade society. You stop them, you stop the disease. Oh, Bill, you all know Chief Bratton, yes? Bill, tell them about Comstown.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Hi, yeah. All right, what we have downtown is a computer map that color codes all the hot spots. We are going to monitor this city, block by block, home by home.
See, we are going to fight for every street, every building, every single borough.
You're turning Bill Bratton into a media star.
So what? It's good for the team. Reflects well on everybody. There's enough ink to go around, Peter.
I'm not so sure.
Trust me on this.
That way. What I'm saying is that if you're going to take the
I
ball,
just
then
want to
run
know
with
who gave Bratton permission to call his own press conference. Bratton on the cover of the Daily News. Bratton on TV. I'm so sick of this guy.
it. This is something I saw coming. This is something
Yes,
that
Peter,
I warned you
did.
about, Rudy.
Yes, you're right. I thank you. I just don't want to hear the I told you so speech this morning.
Yeah, all right.
Please.
Miller is the police press officer. I'll have him talk to Bratton, and he will clear this.
Yeah, are you sure? Because, you know, it's funny. A friend of mine saw Bratton and Miller in a bar the other day, and he heard Bratton tell him how his department has sweated blood to come up with the crime initiatives, and now City Hall wants all the credit. Good idea.
Jesus Christ. Christine, you call Bratton directly, set him straight, remind him who got him his job. End of story.
Always the answer, girl, huh?
I answer to him, not you.
They clip you a little tight today?
New manifesto for the Board of Education. Want me to read it back?
No. No. I wasted so much time with these people. I'm exhausted from them. I missed a game because of them tonight.
Well, now, see, that's your reward. Because I taped it for you.
You didn't. Did you? Don't tell me the score.
I won't.
Do you know the score? And it is out of there! Yes!
Oh, maybe it'll be our year after all.
Here's to the Yanks and to Bernie and to the job you're doing for me.
Here's to that.
You know, I threw you into the lines then, not knowing what to expect. But you bring back the goods.
And there's a lot of people around you right now that aren't very happy with me, so you saying that means an awful lot.
That's politics, Chrissy. You know, if you walk in the rain, you're gonna get wet. It's the name of the game. It's just, don't take it personally.
I don't. I think I've got the greatest job in the city. Working for you, learning from you.
I'd like to hear that. Touches me. It does. Don't forget I have the breakfast with tomato first thing in the morning,
Right.
and I'll pick you up right after.
Okay. I'll just get you a room.
Thank you so much, Christine.
Yeah, no problem.
Right. You're just terrific.
So,
Good night.
good night.
I am so fed up with these phony numbers, idiot numbers from the Board of Education. I swear I'm going to scrap the entire system. I'll be right back. Yes, Chrissy, what is it now? I'm reaming out the Board of Education. Yeah, nice trench coat. First he gets a book contract, now this. What's it gonna be next week? Some TV show?
Peter told Bratton to stay on message and that the message comes from the mayor. Does he listen? In the latest poll, 60% credit him for the drop in crime. Only 18% even mention you, Rudy.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be taken down a peg or two, isn't he?
He needs to be knocked off his perch.
Mayor. Any questions, Mr. Mayor? Mr. Mayor. A lot of people don't understand why you got rid of a guy who was so successful at bringing down crime.
Well, Jack, the commissioner has made it very, very clear that he's looking for opportunities in the private sector, something to further enhance his career.
Why not just let him get some credit, Rudy? After all, you picked the guy.
Bill Bratton deserves great credit. But commissioners come into City Hall, they do their time, and they move on. Crime is down under my watch, and it will stay down under the new commissioner. Certainly. Make it up there, act like you usually do. To put a final word on this, let me just say that I wish Mr. Bratton all good fortune with his future endeavors. Thank you very much.
Any other questions you could ask at the press conference on Tuesday? Thank you.
Why did they call it the Four Husbands Juries? I don't know.
Where is he? Where's my husband?
He's in a meeting. I apologize, Mr. Julian, but he said he didn't want to be disturbed.
Are you crazy? I'm his wife.
Yeah, I know. I'll just make a call.
So my friends at the... Yes. Tell her I'll be out in a moment.
Oh, God. You know what? This is ridiculous. He's my husband. I can see him whenever I want. I don't know who you think you are. Are you someone new or something?
Hi. What's up?
She's in there, isn't she?
Yes, she's in there. I work here. I actually work here. I'm the mayor of the city.
Don't even think about trying to con me, Giuliani.
What? What do you want?
What do you mean, what?
I'm asking you
What do you think? You think I'm some idiot? You think I'm a fool? God, I can't even believe I let you talk me into bringing that little thing with us on our family vacation. God, do you think about anybody else besides yourself? What about our children? What about 14 years of our life together? Does that mean nothing to you? Or is there a long list of things that I haven't done for you? This is gonna be our deal. You can't put me out with the trash.
Nobody's putting you anywhere, Donna.
You think you're gonna make my life miserable? And you don't think yours will be every lying, cheating bit as miserable? This problem we have, Mr. Mayor. This problem you can't put in jail. I'm not going anywhere. Neither are you. You married me for life. Your honor.
We've been hit. Hit hard. How hard, we don't yet know. The loss of life is greater than any of us can possibly bear. In 1940, when London was being bombed every night, night after night, Londoners scrawled a message on the rubble the next morning. "We can take it," they wrote. Well, New Yorkers are made of the same tough stuff. so can we. New York and the United States are stronger than any group of barbaric terrorists. The city is still here. It will be here tomorrow morning. It's going to be here forever. Perfect. Young guy from where?
West
West
Africa.
Africa.
His name is
Huh?
Diallo.
Lousy English? No gun? No crimes on his record?
Officers involved were hunting down a serial rapist. Diallo kept going in and out the building, looking up and down the block.
He was a street peddler.
If he'd obeyed their commands, if he hadn't reached in his pocket, well, what can I say? They thought he looked suspicious.
Well, I get that, Howard. 41 bullets says they were very, very suspicious. My job's explaining those bullets. Want to tell me how I'm going to do that?
What do you expect him to do, Rudy? Wait to see if it was a gun?
Is it true that Mr. Amadou Diallo had absolutely no previous records when he was gunned down?
To comment on the specifics of the investigation at this point would be premature and could affect whatever course of justice we are trying to pursue.
But 41 times, sir, isn't that an example of,
Under my watch, there will be no provocation either against our fine police department nor against the reputation.
No justice! No justice! No justice! What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? When do we want it?
Congressman Charles Rangel and former Mayor David Dinkins turned out to protest the police shooting of Amadou Diallo.
A total of 73 demonstrators have now been arrested since the Diallo shooting.
Oh, great.
Demonstrators were not arrested right away.
Now I've got people coming back from the dead to hunt.
Sharpton forced the arrest. Our cops had no choice.
And now he's got his hooks in Diallo's mother. She's canceled her meeting with you tomorrow.
What?
Sharpton talked to Rector.
That self-serving, preening, triple-talking egomaniac.
All right, we need to think damage control. You need to issue another apology to Diallo's mother.
No.
Peter, that would only make it worse. The poor woman has lost her son.
Rudy's right. This thing is out of control. We're putting a lid on it. Period.
Thank you. Hey. You look more miserable than me.
Probably am. Look, Rudy, I have a hard speech to make here.
Sit down. Come on.
It may hurt.
Try me. About as hurt as I can get. My approval's down to 21%, even though murder's dropped 50% since I took office, and the crime rate's been cut by 29%. Thanks to Sharpton and the gang, but this Diallo incident, I'm now considered the biggest racist since George Wallace. My marriage is in the shithouse, and the Yankees are losing. Try and hurt me, Peter. Take your best shot.
I've given it a lot of thought. I can't hack it anymore.
Don't be ridiculous. What are you talking about? You love the pressure. Like me. You always have.
It's your communications director.
No.
She's sanding the gears. She stood in the way of every single thing I've tried to do for you.
This is office friction. That's all it is. Now, Christine is doing a good job. She looks out for me. For all of us. I value your input, Peter. You're my man. Look, you've been my best friend.
My mind is made up here, Rudy. Now, I don't know what your personal relationship is to Christine, and frankly, I don't care. But so long as
You can make this thing work if you want. You're letting me down here, Peter. Period.
I'm not the only one. Garth left on account of her, too.
Another whiner.
Look, you know, we're all friends. Right? But if you want my advice, if you have any aspirations for higher office, you ought to think twice about the company you're keeping.
You know what? I don't need that kind of advice, Peter. Least of all from you. Call my own shots where that's concerned. Sorry you feel the way you do.
You barely said a word tonight.
John Lindsay said being mayor of New York is like being a bitch in heat. Stand still, you get screwed. Try running away, you get bit in the ass.
It'll pass. All of it. This city is gonna rally to you. We've got a long way to go yet, you and I. This is just the beginning. You'll see.
Whole damn project's spinning out of control.
What project?
My life. My friggin' life. They found Terry's body. I identified him.
I want to go and see him.
That's not a good idea.
No, I want to go.
No, you don't. Will you believe me on this? You want to remember him as the kind of man I want my own son to grow up and be. So we'll have 3 bids, blind bids, of course. And you know what? Make them open bids. Make them compete against each other.
I need to speak with you.
Sure, sit down.
In private.
What? Jerry, please.
The story broke in the papers this morning. Your father had a criminal record.
My father? Are you crazy?
A reporter at the Village Voice dug it up. Look, when you were growing up, I mean, no one mentioned anything.
Never. Don't
no one
ask stupid questions. Village Voice. What did this panty sniffer say about my dad? What did he say he did? What? He collected money? He got in a fist fight with somebody?
Afraid not. Armed robbery.
Never. Impossible.
They found an arrest.
I don't give a shit what they found. It is not true about my father.
It was 1934, before you were born. He held up a milkman. He was incarcerated at Sing Sing. He served a year and change. They're publishing the documentation. I'm sorry.
Mr. Mayor, just one question about this Mr. Barrett guy.
My dad taught me many fine and good things. He was a wonderful man. And I make no apologies for him.
So, Mr. Mayor, are you trying to tell us all here that you still see your father, a convicted felon, as some kind of a moral example?
That is a stupid, insulting, and degrading question. If you had any decency, you wouldn't have asked it, would you?
Moving on, sir. Rumors persist that you're in a relationship with a woman other than your wife. Any comment?
Yes. My private life is my own private life. If you like me, fine. And if you don't, ladies and gentlemen, I don't really give a damn. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor!
Oh, look, Rudy's leaving. I'll introduce you to him.
So how was everything tonight, Rudy?
Oh, fine. Elliot, it was fine, as usual. Thank you. Great. Thank you so much.
I'd like you to meet a friend of mine here. Judith Nathan.
How do you do?
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Mayor.
Please, call me Rudy.
All right, then. Rudy.
Elliot, thank you. It was great.
Why don't you stay and have a nightcap?
You know, I've had such a day, and so persuasive. I think I will. I think I absolutely will.
Okay. What do you have?
Cognac.
Sure.
It's just been one of those days. But you look like you've never had a day like that.
Oh, no, I think I have.
Really?
Yours?
No, I.
It's amazing. We shaved 2 points off Hillary's lead. It's like a Diallo-Luima bias never happened. In a week, we'll be neck and neck, and that's without you even declaring yet.
I'm not the only one shocked by the fact that this woman has such utter contempt for New Yorkers. I mean, she's never worked here, she's never voted here, she's never lived here, never held office here, never held office anywhere. What am I thinking? What else we got?
Nothing. Well, except we were thinking about calling those producers from that off-Broadway thing, that vagina monologue.
What kind of hell name is that for a play? You know, Donna's just doing this to embarrass me, you know that, right? It's ridiculous. Don't call them. But if they ask, my position is, I believe that it's inappropriate for a so-called first lady to appear in that kind of filth, what they'll call a filth, you know.
Rudy, what might be inappropriate is us saying anything about it. Some people say it's pretty good.
Don't aggravate me today, Tony, will you please? Those are the same people who said that smearing elephant dung on the Blessed Virgin Mary's icon at the Brooklyn Academy was art. It's not art, it's anti-Catholic propaganda.
Yeah,
try that sometime with the Jews, okay? The liberals will be whining so loud that you'll go deaf. They'll be calling it a hate crime, which is what it is. It's anti-Catholic.
I know, but did you hear that the artist who did that is a good Catholic church-going guy?
Why are you insisting on aggravating me today? Okay? I should have pulled the funding on that museum right then and there.
What's this all about?
That's an antibiotic. The doctor says I'm run down. It's some kind of low-grade infection. There she is.
Hey,
Hey.
aren't you supposed to be at the Hilton?
I left early. Such a nice day. How's it me?
It's beautiful out. It's good. It's, you know, it's better on the grass, but I'm working through it. I moved your finance meeting tomorrow morning so you can squeeze in Joe Bruno first.
I was thinking about when you first started out. How green you were. I had no idea you'd carry this load this far.
Is this what I think it is, Rudy? Oh, God. Wow, it is. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. And after that speech that you just made to the press about not giving a damn.
You got this wrong.
Yeah? Are you afraid? Is that it? Are you afraid of Hillary Clinton? I mean, this is because of Hillary, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm afraid of Hillary Clinton. This is us, Christine. It's been moving in different directions for a while now. You're young, Chrissy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, in a few months, you'll feel better. You'll hate me now.
You know what?
but-
Just stop, all right? Don't say another word. This is just not the time for one of your speeches.
There's another position that I want you to take. Hear me out. Fran Ryder's leaving the Convention Bureau. It's a lot more money, and it's a very good position.
You're a snake, you know that? You really are.
I'd like you to take Fran's position.
I should have seen this coming.
President of the CVB, right?
It's my girl.
Everything okay?
Oh, yeah, it's fine, Elliot. Thanks. It's all good.
You look like you've got more than the weight of the city on your shoulders.
It's been a hell of a week. Maybe just plain hell. That's why.
No apologies. Do once more your history. I was worried about you. What did the doctor say?
He's gonna run some more tests tomorrow. I feel like it's just the flu. That's all it feels like. But
I read in the paper Christine Latagana's moved over to the Convention Bureau.
yeah, executive shuffle. You know, the more things change, the more blah, blah, blah. Why?
No reason.
What'd you say to dinner out? In a restaurant.
In public?
Tomorrow night.
Sounds chancy.
It is, unless you're not tired of hiding out in your apartment, the whole cloak and dagger routine, because I definitely am. The hell with them. I want to be with you, and the hell with who knows it.
Oh, that is very romantic talk, Mr. Mayor.
Dr. Forrest, dial 118, please. Dr. Forrest, please dial 118.
So, how are we doing? Well, I wish I had some better news for you. On your chart here, I see something which I don't particularly like. However, in the past, we've had wonderful success treating this, and I see no reason why we shouldn't have wonderful success treating you. We'll have to schedule some tests, and I'd like to do that before we leave the hospital tomorrow.
We're hoping that it can be managed. I will need each of you to carry on, and I will carry on here as best I can.
What about the Senate race?
Stay the course.
You sure?
Yes.
And this stays out of the press. There'll be too many questions. Nobody knows about this except us and your family. Thanks, guys.
There's a personal situation that has arisen that I think you all deserve to know about. Yesterday, I was diagnosed with with prostate cancer.
I will be supportive of Rudy in his fight against this illness. This marriage and this man have been very precious to me. However, the well-being and safety of Andrew and Caroline will be my primary concern in any decisions that have to be made. I have no further comment.
What is that? Does it
I have no comment.
Today.
No problem.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
No, I've had better years.
Miss, he will need his rest. The treatments take a
No, I
huge
know
toll.
that, thanks. I'm a registered nurse.
Great. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna give you the best care possible.
I know, thank you.
Dr. Kravitz, you have a visitor in the main lobby. Dr. Kravitz.
Why? Give me one good reason.
Because life is short. I'd like to be completely frank with you. For some time now, it has been apparent that my wife, Donna, and I lead in many ways independent and separate lives. This has been very difficult for both of us, and for that reason, I am hopeful that we will be able to agree to a legal separation. One that protects both our children and Donna.
You couldn't even tell me to my face. You have to announce it to the whole world. She's never gonna set foot in this house. Never.
The roller coaster ride of Mayor Giuliani took another dip today. His popularity, which rose after the announcement he is suffering from cancer, tumbled to an all-time low.
My father died of prostate cancer.
Doesn't mean it's gonna happen to you.
You spend your whole life seeing and hearing about people dying. You just never see it happening to you.
And it's not going to. Not yet.
Here it comes.
Rudy, you okay?
Yeah. I'm just getting dressed. We're gonna look really good today. I'm going out.
No, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Judith, I need to do this. Pick me on a nice tie. Come on. I am a very fortunate man. The reason I'm fortunate is that I have people who love me. And I love them. Having cancer makes you realize what's important in life. Where your core really exists. I used to think my core was in politics, but it isn't. Because of my health, I will be dropping out of the race for United States Senate. But in the time that I have left as mayor, I am going to work as hard as I can for this city. And I'm going to look at some of the barriers that I may have created. And I'm going to try and overcome them. September 11th was the worst day in the history of this city, and it will never be the same. In the aftermath of destruction, the loss of life was almost too much to bear, and it will be for some time. I met Captain Timothy Stackpole at the burn unit at Cornell Medical Center in 1998. And I remember him saying, "My mother always warned me I should put on clean underwear, but I forgot to put them on today." On September 11th, Captain Timothy Stackpole formed a company of firefighters, and together they raced up into the inferno that was No. 2 World Trade Center. Not one of these extraordinary men ever once questioned his duty, nor did he question whether he might ever return to the embrace of those he loved and those who loved him. Nobody can take your father away from you. He is part of you. The tears will make you stronger. We have to cry, and we have to mourn. All the wonderful things that people will say about your father, how good he was, how strong he was, are now a part of you. And they will be part of you forever. We are bound together. We are going to remain bound together. Oh, man, I'm running on empty. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Then don't.
It's not an option.
No? No. You've done over 150 funerals. You haven't slept, and you've been sick.
Well, this community is one of the hardest hit. I can't just not show up. I wish that could be me. Guy fishing. Letting time go by a little. Let's go. Back to work. God, how I love this city.